Hey, this is Chris Berry with Castle Wealth Group, and today we're going to talk about the estate planning checklist for January. So moving into a new year, what are the things you need to think about with regards to your estate plan? And if you like this information, please make sure to subscribe and like our YouTube channel.
Christopher Berry is a leading estate attorney and advisor in the area of retirement and legacy planning. He has been featured in publications such as Forbes, Kiplinger's, Crane's Detroit, and more. He's the host of the weekly radio show and podcast, The Chris Berry Show. He's a national thought leader as it relates to retirement and legacy planning, and has authored the Amazon best-selling book, The Caregiver's Legal Guide.
If we're moving into a new year, there's a couple things to take into account that maybe now it's time to revisit your estate or financial planning. One of the first things would be if you've experienced any type of change in terms of marital status. Maybe you got married. God forbid you lost a spouse or maybe a divorce. As your life changes, your estate plan needs to change for those changes in your life. Second, maybe you became a parent or maybe a grandparent, and now we need to include the children or the grandchildren in your estate plan. So maybe we need to update that to make sure that all of your family members are listed properly. Maybe you've changed jobs or retired. This is going to have an effect on not only your estate plan, but also your financial plan. One of the biggest issues we see is that beneficiary designations are not listed properly from an estate planning perspective. From a financial planning perspective, maybe you want to roll that 401k over to an IRA, so now you can open up the entire world of investing versus being locked into whatever that employer allows you to invest in. And then the fourth thing to think about is, have you purchased or sold any real estate in the previous years? The housing market has been a boom over the last year or so. So did you purchase something? Did you sell? One of the big things we see from an estate planning perspective is people make mistakes with regards to their real estate, whether it's not funded properly in the trust. They purchase a cottage up north, it's not in the trust. A lot of times we want to do what's called a ladybird deed, which is a type of deed that says it's in your name while you're alive, and then upon death it flows into the trust. So if this previous year you did purchase a new home or you sold, it may be a time to revisit that estate plan to make sure that everything is funded properly, making sure that if you do have a trust, everything is funded properly. So those are just a few of the things to think about as we move into this new year. If there are any changes with regards to your funding, with regards to real estate, marital status, children, grandchildren, all of those things would be a time to take a look at updating your estate plan. So hopefully this has been helpful. This is Chris Berry with Castle Wealth Group. Take care. Thank you so much.
Castle Wealth Group has clients across the nation and helps families plan, protect, and preserve what is important by creating a retirement and legacy blueprint.